Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pushnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityananda Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vachalam, pangum nangate girim, yat kripa tamaham vande, Shri Gurum Dinatarine. Hare Krishna. So, today we'll see verse number 40. Krishna is concluding his description of vibhutis and now he is summarizing. Yesterday's verse we saw that Krishna told that there is nothing that exists without him. He is the bijam, he is the seed of everything. So not only the vibhutis, but everything that exists in this material and the spiritual world, he is the bija. So let us see today's shloka. Nanto asti mama divyanam.
Nanto asti mama divyanam
Bhutinam parantapa.
vibhutidinam parantapa.
Esha tatte shataha prokto.
Esha tudeshataha prokto
Vibhuter vistaro maya.
vibhute vistaro maya.
Na anta asti mama divyanam.
Nanto asti mama divyanam
Vibhutinam parantapa.
vibhutinam parantapa.
Esha tutte shatah prokto.
Esha tudeshataha prokto
Vibhuter vistaro maya.
vibhute vistaro maya. Nanto asti mama divyanam vibhutinam parantapah. Esha tudeshataha prokto vibhute vistaro maya.
Okay. Thank you very much. So translation and purpose. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulence. Purport. As stated in the Vedic literature, although the opulence and energies of the Supreme are understood in various ways, there is no limit to such opulences. Therefore, not all the opulences and energies can be explained. Similarly, simply a few examples are being described to Arjuna to pacify his inquisitiveness. So, in the beginning of this chapter, Krishna told Arjuna that I will tell you knowledge still further. After telling in the last chapter about bhakti, the most confidential knowledge, he's telling, Krishna said, I will tell you more details about this. Why I am telling? It is for your benefit. And then he tells that how it is impossible to understand Krishna's opulence or the Supreme Lord's opulence. Then he explains that, but through Bhakti Yoga, you can understand. So then he explained about the Chaturshloki Shloka. Then Arjuna accepts whatever Krishna is saying. And then he requests Krishna that please tell me your opulence by which you are pervading in this material world. And Krishna, there he told that my opulence are unlimited, but I will tell you only the principal ones. So this shloka has connection to that. After explaining few main vibhutis in this world, which we can see by our eyes. Now Krishna, yesterday's verse, he told that I am the beach of everything. And so everything exists because of me. I am the cause of everything. So if we consider that then in this material world, there are so many things which are beautiful, so many things which are surprising, so many things which are astonishing or which attract us. So, and it's unlimited. So today something is attractive, next day somebody else is attractive. So Krishna told that, right? Victory is also his opulence. So today one person is attractive by his victory. Next day some other person is. So among the knower, he's the knowledge. So today somebody is very knowledgeable. Tomorrow there will be somebody else will be knowledgeable. Somebody else will be powerful. So the people will get attracted to that next person. It's not that every time the same person people are attracted centuries after centuries. No. So opulences, Krishna's opulences are changing with the not opulence are changing in the material world by person or the situation which has that opulences. Right? So Krishna, that is one of the way to understand this words, that his opulence are unlimited. There are so many people who are intelligent. There are so many people who are beautiful. There are so many people who are powerful. So everywhere, whoever has a opulence or a property or a quality that attracts us spontaneously, that is Krishna's opulence. Of course, if the opulence or the qualities are used in a wrong way, then that opulence actually is degrading. So there Krishna is not present, because Krishna is present where it is taking you towards the progressive devotional path, towards it. If it's taking away from it, that is the demonic nature, the ignorance part. So wherever there is ignorance, Krishna is not there. Right? If somebody is powerful and he uses his power to abuse normal people, then that opulence is ignorance, where that person is not aware of his opulence or how to use that opulence in the welfare of, how to use that for better reasons. So that is ignorance. So, yeah, I mean, many beautiful people will also use their beauty. Some people who have money, they may misuse it. So, no, people may get attracted to it, but so people in ignorant, if a person is very wealthy, he has a lot of money, he's powerful, but he's doing wrong things. So there will be people who will get attracted to that wrong thing. So then that opulence is actually ignorance of Krishna. And because of ignorance, he's degrading. And so some demonic people who are ignorant get attracted to it. But there Krishna is not present. Okay? So, but if the same person changes and he uses his money and power for welfare of people or development of his bhakti, then that is in knowledge. So there Krishna is present. So Krishna, so in this way, there are so many things in this world which attract us. And that's why Krishna says, my opulence are unlimited. There is no anta. Anta means end. So there is no end to my opulences, my Divya. And Divya Vibhutis, my divine opulences are unlimited. And whatever I have spoken, Vistaromaya, I have just given little bit of those opulences. But why Krishna has given this little bit explanation of opulences? So that people who are sadhak, who are trying to become devotee, who are trying to do the bhakti, they can understand the existence of Krishna everywhere. Or the Vishnu is present everywhere, and whatever beautiful, whatever attractive is Krishna's opulence. So they can connect to Krishna. So the people who are trying to be in knowledge or trying to go away from the ignorance, it will help them to think about Krishna. So that's why he has given the main or principle opulences. But when he explained, he explained opulences in this universe means not only the earthly planets, but he also explained about the heavenly planets. And different planets he explained. So that's how Krishna is covering or exists everywhere in this universe. So everywhere in this universe, there is opportunity for living beings to do bhakti, to think of the Supreme Lord. By thinking of the Supreme Lord, they can make progress. So it's now, after explaining all these things, it's actually up to us how we apply this knowledge that we have got in this Bhagavad Gita to connect with Him, to see the world around us, how we see that world around us. That is our intelligence. So Bhakti is Buddhi Yoga, right? So we have to use our Buddhi to understand the existence of Vishnu, Supreme Lord, everywhere. And by that we can be conscious of Him. We can think of Him. That was Arjuna's request, that you tell how you exist so that we can remember you. So in the next couple of slokas, Krishna tells Arjuna the conclusion of all this, that if I am the beach of everything and there is no end, so what is to be done? So that Krishna will tell in the next two verses. So we'll also see those verses tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
One question from yesterday. Yesterday's sloka. Okay, in purport it says, whatever exists is not founded on the energy of Krishna is called Maya, that which is not. So, can you explain?
So I was explaining that in the beginning, that when there is ignorance of the Lord or existence of the Lord, and the people try to do the activities for their sense gratification, then they are actually going on the wrong direction. They are degrading their existence. So that type of opulence or that type of use of your power is actually action in ignorance where Krishna is not present. So if I use my power to harass somebody, then it's for my own gratification. It's not for Krishna's gratification. So then that is ignorant activity. So the Krishna is not present there because it's only for me. So then that is actually Maya. That is not connecting, because that will degrade you, that will take you away from the Bhakti Marg. So that is Maya. So in one day, we do so many activities which are not actually taking us towards Krishna, which actually take us away from Krishna. We do so many activities. So in those situations, Krishna is not present there. The ignorance of Krishna is there. Ignorance of God is there. Ignorance of our real identity is there. So we are thinking of ourselves to be body. That itself is an ignorance. Right? So that type of mentality where we connect us with the body and do the activities, then that is an ignorant activity where Krishna is not present. But when we know our real identity in knowledge, then we'll not do those activities maybe. So that's how that is Maya or illusion. Okay. Any other points?
So not easy, but to see like that which is not is called Maya. We see, right? We experience, we see also. So it's very like not easy actually to recognize what is Maya.
Oh,
that
Bhakti is
which is
Buddhi
not.
Yoga. Bhakti is Buddhi Yoga. You have to use your Buddhi Krishna has given the intelligence for that purpose. If you don't use your intelligence, then also you are in ignorance, because you are not using what Krishna has given you. So blind faith on something is ignorance. So that's why knowledge is required. That's why Bhagavad Gita is there. That's why books are there. Right? So we have to use our buddhi to understand what's happening around us. Then we can understand. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much.
Thank you.